Hello guys, Susanna Easdale here. Well, I finally finished my journal for my journal swap for Wendy, and I just love how it turned out. It's so gorgeous. It's a bit of a big one. It's probably the biggest journal I've made to date. I think it's about 7.5 or maybe nearly 8 by 11.5 inches, so it's pretty big, but it works in really well with what we decided to do. She wanted to have anybody that knows Wendy, she loves squirrels and she wants to have a squirrel journal. So so I made this hand painted on calico with watercolor and ink pen, and on here it's got, I put in 2 inserts rather than doing other signatures. I made it more like a traveler's notebook, and you put buttons in between, and then it's got this gorgeous fabric on the background. I love it. And I use the same fabric as the ties, so it's pretty big. And this is the last bit of this. I think I need to glue that back down. So it's a big one. Yeah, hopefully I've got that in the middle. We got it? Yep, there we go. Now, it's got all the sorts of different bits and pieces in there. In here, I'm just going to put my card, and then I'll leave a little message for Wendy on there. And put a little squirrel on the front of there. And I found this squirrel paper on, I was in a thrift shop somewhere. It was a paper towel. I'm like, oh, I like that. And this is from my nature book. So I haven't done a heck of a lot. It's different to what I do normally for journals. If I'm going to do a swap, I do a lot more on the inside, but because she's going to be using it to make her squirrel journal with all the squirrel stuff that people have given her over the years, I've incorporated a book. It's on the back as well. Inside this is the main page. There's actually 2 journals within a journal, and I'll explain in a minute. And in this one, I've dyed some papers, but I've incorporated this book, The Little Red Chair, and this is the top half of the cover, and this is the back half of the cover, but I'll show you that in a minute. But she wanted some watercolor, because she does watercolors as well. So here are the leftover bits of paper and the watercolor paper that I used. So I thought it was just too cute not to use up, and then had the squirrel on the front and back. So, and here's the main journal that she'll be using to put all her squirrel ephemera in, and I've just kept it fairly plain, but I've coffee dyed, and then I added some yellow and orange like distress inks that I added to it, and then I incorporated into the journal this book, and the story is in consecutive order, so it's just so cute. I saw this at a vintage market, and I thought, oh, I've got to get this for Wendy. I think it's really cute. She'll love it. It's a really cute little story. So I've left plenty of empty pages, and so the story continues on. So cute. I love it. The illustrations are beautiful. I love old style illustrations. And papers. So there's plenty of paper for her to continue on. The badger, Mrs. Badger breaks Mr. Sammy Squirrel's chair. Not good. Poor Sammy's not too happy about that. This is an extra piece that I've put in at the farmer's, it was Old MacDonald's farm, but it had all squirrels on there, so I added it in. So, as you can see, Old MacDonald farm. And here's the centre signature. This is from a golden book. So I've inserted them. She can actually take out each of the journals if she wants, so which would make it a lot easier for her to put any bits and pieces in there she wants. So I've got little leaves in here, and this was from Where's the Bear, Find the Bear Golden Book, and I thought it has to have this squirrel in the centre. So a few more blank pages. Here's the other side to that McDonald's one, had the squirrels on there. And then the back half, I love the way the paper's turned out, it's beautiful, is the continuation of the story. See Sammy, poor Sammy wasn't happy, his chair was broken. So you sort of feel a bit weird that it's so blank, but she's going to fill it. So yeah, his little friend helped him fix the chair, and in the end he's happy. They made it into a swing. How cute is that? Such a cute little book. Actually, I think his friend's name's Sammy and his name's Nutty. So that's the, and because the book pages were so big, normally, you know, you just used one scrapbook paper and fold it in half, but I had to sort of have two and yeah, and make it up and sort of put another piece in there. Now this is her art journal. You can see it on there. I've made this from vintage wallpaper, really pretty, and then this gorgeous Edith Holden squirrel. And so I've just put lovely fabric on the inside, and it's just got blank watercolour pages, so she can do some sketching and watercolour, and she can take it out, so she'll be able to take it out with her wherever she goes. So it's a bit of a different style journal swap for her, I think, but that's the beauty when you know who you're going to be making your journals for. So yeah, so this is more of a practical, she can take it out and go out and do some journaling. And this is the other part of that book. There's the top half. There you go, see the little thing that matches up on there. So that goes in here. Look. There we go. And in here, this is like Stamperia. I've had that. I thought I'm going to leave a little message in there for her. Pretty paper. Still went. And I've just only finished making this into and this theme of this beautiful paper. Just made a couple of tags to go on there because I felt bad that I didn't do much ephemera in the book, so I thought I'll make some nice tags. And this is a cute little squirrel stamp that I've got, and then just somewhere for a journal on the back, and then leftover pieces on the inside. There's this McDonald book as well, and then just one of the extra pages that was left out, top half of it, I think, because it was a long book. So plenty of places for her to journal as well as sketch, and it's the same on the outside. Really happy with this. It looks gorgeous. Yeah, so it's quite a big and bulky journal, and so I've done this, and that way if it gets really big she can always pull it out like that, but I'm just going to tie it up like this for now. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Really hope you like it, Wendy. I'm really happy with how it's turned out. So okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll continue on with my my anthology, make some more tags and all that kind of stuff, but I just thought I'd share this with you because I really loved how it turned out. Thanks guys, bye.